Smart Retail contains all the necessary functions to manage your items, purchasing, suppliers, and pricing, and we have some fantastic new features for item management, making item definition and product enrichment easier than ever. Smart Retail includes an upload toolkit to enable users to upload data in bulk for item definition, and we can also define items directly from Assortment Manager if the application is in scope. However, the on-system process is efficient and there are many features to support users to quickly define products. The newest version of Smart Retail introduces item templates. Item templates are configured ahead of time so that I can select one on item definition, and information included in the template will pre-populate fields so that I do not need to enter the same data every single time I define an item. Item templates are linked to pertinent product areas, so I can only select templates relevant to the product that I am creating to promote data quality and integrity, process efficiency, and ease of use. In the Add window, I will fill out the basic product information. The system can auto-assign a style number, or I can choose to manually define one. I will leave color and size blank as I'd like to create a multi-sized item. I enter a description, a vendor style reference, and cost and selling prices. Smart Retail has a feature called Initial Price Set. This feature allows businesses to define alternate price points for different markets. As standard, we have price groups that channels and locations can be assigned to. Price groups include currency conversions, rounding and market adjustments for selling prices. However, the use of Initial Price Set allows me to set specific price points where I want to increase or decrease the price for a market. Initial Price Set tables are configured as part of an implementation, and we include upload functionality for ongoing management. As this is configured in the background, prices are automatically set when the user defines the selling price in home currency at item definition. I can view and adjust the resultant prices by clicking the sales tag here, if needed. When the basic item data has been defined, I move along the additional tabs to enter more product data if it has not already been defined in a template. Highlights include commodity code functionality on the Logistics tab, where the user selects the commodity code from a predefined list that then automates duty rates when an item is added to a PO. The Product Enrichment Attributes tab contains all of the product attributes that are linked to this specific product area. Attributes can be configured to be numerical, alphanumeric, free text, or Boolean, and can also be set to be mandatory at item definition. As you can see on the screen, the attributes have already been defined in the template and are pulling through automatically. On the Assets tab, users can add pictures and an extended item description. The Exclusions tab is where I can identify product features that may exclude products from being sent to certain locations. International retailers may have products that cannot be shipped to particular countries, states, or postcodes, and we provide functionality to ensure that these products are not sent to these locations, if needed. The Care Instructions tab is a dedicated place for users to select relevant business-defined care instructions for the product, whilst the Composition tab allows us to build the composition of each element of a product. We have configuration in the background to control whether products can be defined without this information, by product area, and we can also allow products to be defined without care and composition, but stop users creating purchase orders if this data is still missing to ensure that the products have all of the mandatory information needed when a PO is raised. The Assortment tab is where I define the colours and sizes that will belong to this product. I can add the colours and sizes one by one. However, we have sizes, scales and grids in the system to enable users to quickly set up a full size range of a product in just a couple of clicks. When items have been defined, I may receive additional data from vendors that need to be added at a later date. Using the Define Items grid, I can search for the product I would like to enrich or amend by using the grid functionality, including the search bar, filters, sorts and grouping. Products can be amended or enriched at style, colour or size level, allowing me to change all of the options belonging to a style or to manage by exception for specific items. In addition to editing or adding item data directly from this screen, There are other functions in Smart Retail that can be used when larger groups of product need to be amended, such as global item change and a product enrichment attribute upload. As standard, we can also add additional options to an existing style if the decision has been made to buy the item in more colors or sizes. Streamline your item management process like never before with Island Pacific Smart Retail.